Peace, peace, peace. Galactical Federation. This is the captain, man. This is the captain. G4 Galactical Federation. Checking. So right now, come on in. We got some soup in the kitchen. We got some veggie plates. So take off your shoes, rest your swords, rest your shields, and just get ready for this dialogue that we're about to have. Sheba closed the door. I just want to say thank you guys for showing up. Galactical Federation. I'm not sure how many of us it is out here, but I hope you tune into this frequency. Tune in, because it's been interesting these last couple of days, and seeing what's going on, and what's going on in the world, what's taking place in 2025. What happened in the past and how it's affecting the present and possibly could be affecting the future. My personal experience is I'm activated, and it feels good to be activated. It's a blessing. I've been preserving my energy, and it's not even like it's because I want to do that. It's just because that's what's going on. A lot of people that's from our clan specifically, a lot of them, some of them have some of our people have been infiltrated, and when we chose to come here, we have certain checkpoints, and in these checkpoints, we're supposed to meet people along that journey and along that path. They're specifically designed to help assist us, and some of these people have been compromised. Some of these people have been misguided through temptation and the distracted state. And that's really what I wanted to mention, is the distracted state. A lot, like, we have been infiltrated, Galactic Federation, but we're still good. We're still holding our ground. We're still very strong. And the ones that have been compromised, they are, we know who they are, and we just have to keep on moving forward. We can't really, worry too much about them. It's a very unfortunate thing. Hopefully they could get back on their feet. It's a war going on, and some people, they're gonna have to find their own way. We could check up on them, make sure that they straight and everything, but they have to want to change. So your hurdles were a little different in the past, but your blessing is here now. The thing is, we have to come together in the physical and work together so we can move forward and move in a positive direction. Like I said, a lot of our the G4 men, we kind of been good. I think some of y'all met Delilah, but you survived it. Hopefully, you survived Delilah. If a girl tells you her name is Delilah or Siren, really just be aware, because this is a real thing, and she's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? This is a dangerous woman. Yeah. Remember, man, they have prostitutes out here that have certain chemicals and herbs that take out white men all the time. Be rich white men turn into homeless men on the street. Don't always try to be rich neither, because they be having problems too. And not all of them have a lot of friends, because people like them for what they want. Not all of their friendships are genuine, and they gotta ask people and question people about their motives. They got different type of problems because they got money, so they got people trying to hack their accounts and doing all different type of crazy stuff to them. You know, so these are just things that I'm learning and I'm passing to you guys in the Galactical Federation that knows that you guys are in the Galactical Federation. Um, so it's just certain things that I want to discuss. Like right now, G4 Galactical Federation, you have like this $1 billion energy that you could use for yourself. You know, a lot of times we might be wanting to give and wanting to help other people. But if you have the money to advance whatever it is that you want to do, then do that. That would be a great look. These narcissists, you know, think you don't know what you're talking about. Some of them don't. They think you don't know what you're talking about. They don't really believe. They think they believe, but they haven't been doing the shadow work like that. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out here that you know, they're narcissists, and they might smile in your face. You know, you gotta ask them certain questions in order to get the truth out of them. Don't worry, they're getting cooked by the voodoo priest in real life. They're getting cooked, man. You know, man or woman, nobody is escaping being ingenuine. It's not the time for that. We're not doing that anymore. That shit is cooked up. If you ain't doing good business and you're going against the chosen ones, your ass is getting cooked. You're getting cooked, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people say, oh, dude, with your energy, you know, that's cool too. Yeah, we cooking with the energy, you know what I'm saying? But in real life, like how people really respond, that's just how it's gonna be, because we don't have time for these low vibrational entities to be in our energy like that. It's just a lot of their behavior is despicable. You know, these people, some of these people, there, a lot of them, they these narcissists and these other people, they perverted some of the chosen ones. They perverted some of the Galactical Federation. I was sent over here to do a mission, and I had people, event planners and so on, taking their time, you know, not wanting to help out, being selfish, being jealous, you know what I'm saying, not working together. And it cost us so fucking much. People, their souls was on the line, and these people thought it was a joke. When I came here, right, other people followed me, but that doesn't mean that they had the best intentions. Including if, you know, some of them is not from the land. They're not used to even seeing this. They from a whole nother place. Now look, what happened to the community? Because people want to be in competition instead of work together. What a shame. People out here losing souls. We supposed to be over here doing the mission. It's crazy, but we got this, man. I had to take over, you know. Things had to happen. But now, you know, we got to be in the field, because some people, they could have dropped the ball. Some, you know, and some of the Galactical Federation has been infiltrated. Some of it, but they'll be fine. All right. These people, they can't block your path, man. They try, but they can't block it. For those that are listening to this, they can't block the path. We already opened up the gateway. We here. So all you have to do is play your role and play your part. Make your music, make your books, enlighten the world. You know what I'm saying? Make an impact. That's all you gotta focus on doing. You know, some of these people out here, they don't believe. They might think we a false prophet. Like we out here preaching rhetoric. There are false prophets out here. There's people that, you know, they want to be famous. They want the notoriety or the status. but they really haven't went through the situations to talk about certain things in depth. They read about it, but did they actually go through the experience? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? There's people out here that, you know, they think they're the real prophet, or they got people trying to convince them, you know, that they're the prophet, or this and that and the other. You know your experience. You know what you want. You know what you're capable of. You know, they don't really want to smoke with you like that, man. And, you know, that's that fake support. You don't want fake support. You want real support. You know, you don't want people smiling in your face and, you know, then they, in their heart, they feel some type of way. So just be careful of the fake support, Galactical Federation. You know, because you're a worldwide gift. You're a world, you have so much to offer. Chosen ones, you have so much to offer. You cannot be out here giving your energy away, Galactical Federation, to people that don't reciprocate. You're frustrated around them because they're asking you to do things and it's not it doesn't seem like it's reciprocating energy, or it's just wasting time. You're better off just being at home minding your business. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to know that, man. And like, once you woke, bro, you woke. You can't really go back to sleep. Some of these people have, like, they chose a whole nother route. And this was the importance, really, of us sticking together. We lost so many souls already, bro. A lot of our women are out here, they're cooked. They're cooked. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to valuing themselves and self-respect, they've been manipulated by groups of other people that have come here. Now speaking to the indigenous brothers and sisters. The thing is, they think they can't go extinct. They're leaving it up to certain things and people and situations instead of taking control of the situation. Some of our women have been misguided, some of our men have been misguided, and how we treat each other determines on, like, if we're gonna keep our bloodline alive or not. That's the real conversation. And it seems like our people have been compromised and played with and toyed with, and now, you know, they might be zombies. Some of them might be zombies in real life, like a retrobated mind. It's crazy. You know, some of these people are like turkeys, you know, they got wings, but they can't fly. And it's a sad thing. But for you, chosen one, you're gonna have to, you know, you could go out and have fun. You're protected in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. You just gotta be aware of some of these people. They're, you know, they're just free with themselves. They're at a different stage in their life, and you can't change people. You know what I'm saying? You can only be yourself and protect yourself and defend yourself and your friends and your family, the people that you care about. So, let's see here. I think I'm gonna do a visual and talk about 607 Unc and his voodoo situation. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna also talk about people being hijacked as well with 19 keys. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the alley-oop, guys, that y'all be giving me the alley-oop on, you know, on these platforms, so I could, like, pick up the slack. So that's giving me more of a reason to stay inside and just chill. But yo, y'all need to throw me some ladies, man. I'm horny over here. Real talk. They got a nigga feeling like he out of space and shit. And y'all need to be sending me some, you know, some good quality food and shit. You know what I'm saying? Something I could really enjoy. You know, some of y'all know what y'all doing. Me, I'm just out here. I'm out in the field, so my attitude is a little different. You know what I'm saying? I've been programmed to be a certain way to accomplish the mission. So there's certain things I need assistance with. You know,